You might be wondering why I'm not in my parents' front yard talking about my clapped up Civic, talking about the K-Series. Well, today I figured out I'm done with Hondas, we're doing Porsches now, and we're gonna be reviewing some Porsches today.
My name is Khalid. What we have here is the 996.2 Porsche 911 40th anniversary. In honor of the first year that Porsche created the 911, which is 1963, they created the 40th year anniversary and they limited the production to 1963. Now, each car is numbered. Mine has a plate and I think it's number 1410 out of the entire production of this particular vehicle. But so far, they've only been able to locate 1,500. So there's no telling whether Porsche actually created all 1,900. So it makes this a bit rare. Now, the color is not silver, traditional silver. It's actually called GT silver. Now, the GT silver color was based on the Carrera GT that Porsche released around the same time, which is really their hypercar. I believe now it's the 918, right? Now, because of the unique character of this vehicle, what you have is the GT3 side skirts, the twisted side skirts, which you only see on the GT3s. The GT3, the inception of the GT3 is actually on the 996, right? So it was all very brand new. And as we know, 30 years later, the GT3 has become its own sort of brand within the Porsche family, okay? Now you'll see in the front of the vehicle, you have the fender, the front fender of the turbo, right? Which is, again, very rare. They didn't do this but for the Turbo S. I'm sorry, the Turbo. They didn't make a Turbo S on the 996. And you see some similarities what they put on the Carrera 4S. Now, also unusual for Porsche is the powder, like the powder finish on the rims, which, you know, is quite unique. You don't really see a lot of, you know, chrome on Porsches, but for the 40th anniversary, that's what they did. I am a big fan of the headlights. Now, the 996 got a bad rap because of how many believed Porsche veered from the design of the 911, right? So up until the 996, you had just a simple headlamp and they stood up and it was very distinct. When they went to the 996, what people call the fried headlights, which is on the 996.1, this is the .2, they called it the fried egg light because that's basically what it looked like, egg and yolk, and a lot of people didn't like it. But what they didn't know, many didn't know, is that the design for the lamps came directly from the Le Mans winning Porsche sports car, right? A lot of people don't know that. And that's what makes this quite unique. Not just that, when this car was built and many people kind of fussed about the overlap between the Boxster and the 911 sharing a lot of similar parts, Porsche was in a real financial bind. Up until the 996, everything Porsche did was very, very small batch, very meticulous. The Metzger engines, which they're really famous for, were very expensive to build, but they're also bulletproof engines. Now, everyone calls it the Metzger engine because of Hans Metzger, who is the original designer, but Metzger made a lot of different engines, if not all of them, for Porsche. But when they moved to the 996, they went water-cooled because the race cars were already water-cooled, and they had gone as far as they could with the air-cooled Metzger engines, right? So this was a huge leap forward, excuse me, an entirely brand new platform for the car, right? Like, it was a shock to a lot of Porsche purists.
right, so guys, we're about to go in the ride. Bro, I'm excited as hell, bro. Oh, damn. Nice, bro. So this is stock exhaust, right? This is
This is all stock. I don't,
wow.
I'm a purist.
Purist, okay.
I would not do anything to the cars. Now, I might put in a shorter shifter,
Okay.
but if I do it, it'll be like Manthey,
Okay.
right? So Manthey is M-A-N-T-H-E-Y. They do a lot of race work with Porsche. So they're a long-standing partner. I want to say now Porsche owns, maybe if Porsche doesn't own it all, they at least own a piece of the business.
Yeah.
So if you ever see like a GT3 and you see Manthey on it, like, you know, that dude is cooking. That owner is cooking. Could be a woman. Like,
how do you get up here so fast?
yo, close is that dude, man.
All right, guys, so we have moved up to the parking lot where the rest of the cars are stored. We have 2 different kinds of cars, but that is for another day, another video. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. And because I heard you said you did want to start filming your cars and everything. So do you have anything like you kind of want to tell them? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I think Porsche is an amazing car company. I fell in love with it as a kid, but you know, I have a passion for design. I've had it for many, many years. And I came across a quote from F.A. Porsche, which, if I'm not mistaken, is the son of Ferdinand Porsche. That's the father's name. And he started his work with Volkswagen and then slowly began developing the Porsche line.
yeah.
But he said something to the effect of, you know, focusing and refining on the same silhouette. And if you look at Porsches, there's a term for it. It's not fish line or tail line, but you look at every Porsche, its silhouette is exactly the same. Like, there's absolutely no break in the vehicle. No break.
Yeah.
As opposed to many other vehicles.
There's a lot of breaks between the hood and stuff nowadays.
Yes.
So
Porsches are not all.
this thing is beautiful. Oh my God.
So this is what I mean, like there's no break. It's just smooth.
Yes.
All the way through. It's a little bigger.